Sometimes we think we're lost when we're actually closer to God's promises than we realize. You can be in the middle of the wilderness, tired, confused, wondering, and not know that God is already positioning you for a holy encounter. We find a paradox in the wilderness. The place where we feel the furthest from God is often where we're closest to His promises. We assume distance because we feel delayed. We assume silence because we feel left behind. But God doesn't measure closeness the way that we do. In Exodus 3, Moses was wandering the Midian desert, a place that looked empty, dry, and forgotten, yet he was right beside Mount Sinai, which was called the Mountain of God. And that's often our story too. We think we're far from God's promises when we're actually standing right next to them. We tend to see life as mountaintop moments or valley seasons, but most of life happens in the middle, in the tension, in the waiting, in the ordinary days that don't feel powerful yet. And that's where God speaks, not just in the highs, not just in the lows, but in the place where we feel unseen. Unlikely places, unexpected life. See, God chose to speak to Moses through a burning bush. That was essentially a dry branch, something ordinary, something that once symbolized a curse and barrenness in Genesis. And yet God chose that very thing to reveal His glory. If God can speak life on something that looks dead, He can speak hope in your dry places. If He can use a barren branch, He can use this season you've counted out. In Isaiah 55:11, God says this powerful phrase, "So shall my word be that goes out from my mouth. It shall not return to me empty, but it shall accomplish that which I purpose." His word does not return empty. This time, this season is not wasted, and His promises are never too late. Friend, God can speak in a moment, and while you're waiting and praying, know that your wondering is not wasted. And God doesn't want us to believe His power only exists on the mountaintop, nor get too settled in the wilderness and miss what He wants to bring us into. He meets us in the middle. And when God speaks, His word always accomplishes its purpose.